Hey guys, good morning everybody. First of all, I'm really sorry for the landscape landscape angle. I try and go portrait, but sorry for the portrait. I can't go landscape because this is really annoying. But it won't let me. So, second live video here on YouTube. So this is just us hanging out. I'm doing a bit of work in the workshop this morning. I'm working on a Batfleck belt and I'm also working on a hybrid cow. Hey guys, hi everyone. Good morning, guys. So, yeah, it's gonna be just hanging out. I'm gonna talk through some stuff that I'm working on at the moment. So first things first, guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm really sorry for this long angle. I can't turn the phone this way. It won't let me. Hey, hi everyone. Good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning. So I've got the strap, like the base strap for the Batfleck belt. So this is just like neoprene that you can buy from Bunnings Warehouse. So we're going to start to glue all the pieces down. So you can see here the paint's all done. It flexes with the urethane. So got some handy Loctite, as you can see right there, my favorite product. Now hopefully that hasn't clogged up or anything. Could use with a bit of a snip. See, it all like gels and cakes up sometimes, which is no good. Alright, so I'll just stick a pin through there. Should be better. Do a little test. No, still not doing it. I'll try this skewer. Oh, yep. There we go. That's better. All right. So what I got to do first is measure the halfway point for the buckle. So I glue the buckle on first and work my way outwards. So guys, I will try and answer questions when I can, but I just, it's just cool to have you guys here. It's just like we're all hanging out doing our thing. So it's a meter long, 55. Okay. So I'll also show you guys something really cool. So that live stream that we did last night, Ben, Miles, and myself, we did something really cool after we stopped streaming. We did a 3D scan of my head with the Xbox Kinect, and it worked perfectly, like much better than we had anticipated. Like the amount of detail it picked up is ridiculous. So this is gonna come in handy for, scaling armor, helmets, gauntlets, all that type of stuff. So it's a really genius idea. So we are going to be doing a video on how you set up a rig like that, and it's on the cheap as well. Okay, so this is the tricky, well, not tricky part, but you kind of got one shot at it, so it all lines up. Yep. So that side. Okay. So I think this belt's going to a gentleman in the States. Man, I just had a shower and I've already got Loctite all over me. Standard Chris. Let's give that a bit of time to dry. Actually, while that's drying, I'll re-angle the camera. So, what I've got here is the mold for my hybrid cow, and this is the base for my Pirate Batman cow. So a customer ordered just a blank casting off my Etsy store. So I'm gonna demold it now and show you guys, how it all comes about. So I've just got like rubber bands on the ears there. Just gonna get some scissors, slice it open, the shell mold. Okay. Very archaic, but hell, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. Lift off nicely. Okay. one half. And the other half. Okay. Let's take it off. You just got to kind of do it in stages, because even though it is quite built up, you still don't want to put any stress on the casting, or too much stress anyway. It's just getting it from under that chin as well. Ugh, the bloody chin, mate. Because it's so airtight as well, it's really tricky to demold it. It's just also the nose. Once you get it past the nose, it's pretty easy after that. Getting there. Do a collab with Adam Savage. Holy crap, I wish. That guy is like my idol. I think anyone that's subscribed to my channel, he's their idol. Nearly there. This would be really funny if it like properly stuffed up. Alright, gotta keep on going. Just give it a fucking knee. Knee it in the head, mate. It's a boy! Alright. Okay. So there you go. One clean casting. Few, just a couple of flaws that are easily, patchable. So yeah, this is what the Pirate Batman cowl looks like as a raw casting. Obviously I've I cut away the area so I can pop it on my head, otherwise you can't just pop this over your head, it's way too small. So I will let that properly cure in the sun today, even though it is cured now. Once it's out of the mold, it is going to cure a lot more easily. So we're just going to leave that over there for now. Pop you over there, my good sir. Okay. And yeah, we just pop the mold back together. This is actually one of my neatest molds next to the armored Batfleck helmet. Okay. Pop it back in. Cool. And I'll just tape that up later on today. Okay, so capsules. So here are the capsules. Flexible, so it's very convention friendly. Okay, it looks pretty good to me. So I'll just angle this back to there. Now usually with Loctite, just give it like 10-20 seconds so it really adheres to that urethane. I think I'm starting to get a cold. Always, as soon as the cold air hits, I always get a cold when winter's rolling around. Okay, next one. Okay. Perfect. Superb. It's looking pretty good. So whilst it's drying, I'll explain what I'm working on at the moment. So here is a Batman Forever Robin eye mask. So this is cast in urethane. This is F160, I believe. So this is the mold for it. And urethane is difficult to slush cast, whereas these, they're block molds. It's very easy. You just pour it in and just wait for it to cure. But when you're doing slush casts, it's very, very tricky because you get a lot of thin spots. As you can see right there, there's a thin spot. So it is a matter of just having patience and waiting for it to cure instead of just leaving it to cure. So you got to do it in layers, brush it up, build up the thickness. So I will eventually be offering these. This is from a live cast of Chris O'Donnell wearing the Robin mask. So it does have screen lineage, which is pretty damn cool. So that's that. What else am I working on? Well, here's something I can demold for you guys. So these are the buckle housings for the voice modulator. So I've actually got to go over to Miles' place today and drop off some stuff as well as these. So this is one that is ready to be demolded. So I can show you guys that. So it's kind of just getting rid of all the drips and all that. So, there we go. Okay, I have watched Face Off before. That is a sick show. I love that show. Okay. And out she pops. So there's like minimal cleanup required, and then like obviously these are blanks that we send out to people purchasing voice modulators with the option of these buckle housings, so they can paint them to whatever color they want. So that's 2 down. All right. Back to the belt. Just and it's actually very humid this morning. It's quite hot. Okay. You guys see that all right? Rest in peace, the boomerang beard. You know what? I'm loving not having a beard right now. It's just a bit of freedom. You guys are obsessed with beards. Okay. Oh. Okay. I've also got my mate coming over this morning to pick up the TIE Fighter crash site. He bought it off me, so he's coming over about 11 o'clock, I think. Do you have a 3D printer, Phil? I do. We did a live video last night. So Ben, Miles, and myself went thirds in this printer called the Little Monster. So it makes absolute beautiful prints. So like the surface area that it can print is amazing. You can do like shin guard armor, gauntlets in one hit. You could do like chest pieces in 2 hits. So it's going to come in very handy for future cosplays. If I want to offer armor on my Etsy store. So looking very forward to it. It's a beast as well. It's nearly as tall as me. Grass is nearly as tall as me. Oh, stuff burns your eyes. Morning, everybody tuning in from Sydney and around Australia, around the world. It's a really nice day, actually. How much was the 3D print again? Just over 1,000 Australian dollars, I'm pretty sure. So it was 700 US. So that equates to about 1,000 Australian dollars, and that came from China. Beautiful, looking pretty good so far. So you've got to also pay attention to how the screen use belt is. So the pouches kind of go up a next step after that. So this one sits lower, and the next two sit higher. So that's about there. Oh. So everything's pretty much on the way for the Uncharted 3 cosplay. The bandolier and the gun holster should be ready by the end of the month and express shipped here from Italy. So fingers crossed it gets here in time for Supernova. So I will be attending Supernova Sydney. Probably head back down to Melbourne for Oz Comic Con as well. So yeah, lots happening. But it's a good day to have a pulse, people, as always. Life is good. Even when you're inhaling tenacious glue fumes. Beautiful. Alright, while it's drying, I think we'll just have a sit down. I can try and answer some questions. Will you ever be coming to Texas soon? I've been to Texas twice, and it was like for 45 minutes each because I had to do a stopover in Dallas and Houston, and it was crap because I wanted to see so much more. I wanted to go outside the airport because they were beautiful looking places. So would you ever come to Vancouver, Canada? Yes. Oh my God, I want to come to Canada. Canada looks amazing. I want to go to Vancouver during the winter. I love the cold. How about Vegas? Been to Vegas 3 times. I'm still recovering from that. Have you met Stan Lee? I have not met Stan Lee. I would love to cross that off my bucket list. Come to Wales, UK. Would love to come to Wales. What are you wearing to Supernova? So hopefully it'll be Uncharted 3 Drake, and on the Sunday Pirate Batman, or vice versa, switch it around, Pirate Batman on the Saturday. Sup Chris, say my name. Because I'm Spider-Man. Argentina, definitely come to Argentina. Washington State. I want to go everywhere in the United States. I love that place. Yeah, so I do want to do Route 66. Cross that one off the list. Yeah. What car is that in the garage? That is a Honda S2000 in, there you go. So that's when my dad retired, he'd always, wanted to spoil himself and get a Honda S2000. And when he retired, when he left Qantas, he bought that, and he's had that car since 2002. And this is the original run. This is from June 99, and it's just, he's kept it in immaculate condition, and yet here I am like dremeling, sanding right next to it, but we do cover it up when I do any sanding. So yeah, guys, if I don't reply straight away on Instagram, it's because it's in a request, so I have to go in and manually check it. So I apologize if there's a delay. Don't freak out, because I have people that have actually abused me because I don't reply, but you don't get a notification if it's in the requests. So yeah. Have you ever farted in your dad's car? Oh God, like every time. I think Dad would be offended if I didn't fart in his car every time I got in. What's my favorite car? Ooh, Audi R8. Yeah, definitely Audi R8. Will you come to New York Comic Con? Hopefully next year, New York Comic Con, because I've heard that place just goes off, and I love New York. New York's like the best. Have you ever thought of casting your own Iron Man helmets? Well, yeah, now that we've got the big fuck off 3D printer, yeah, it's definitely a possibility. What happened to Hans Moleman? Nothing. He's here. Hello. So that's the original sculpture still intact. There's the mold. The original one's at Jen's place. I just rather leave it at her place because I know it's going to be safe there after what they did to the box when I had it shipped there. Okay, so we've got 2 canisters this time. and they're going to be placed a lot more upwards. Where'd a Q-tip go? Have you guys seen a Q-tip? You took it, didn't you? Yeah, you're right there, buddy. Okay. Also, you got to try and keep everything symmetrical in terms of the gaps between the pouches, the canisters, and the buckle. Otherwise, my OCD is just like, nah, start again, mate. I'm like, no! That's pretty good.
Yes, that is a very nice looking utility belt. I will show you where I will make my move whilst I prepare to bring justice. Then I will break you.
Don't mind me, I haven't had coffee yet. Do Bane. Alright, I'll keep doing Bane.
Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
If I pull that off, will you die?
It would be extremely painful.
You're a big guy.
For you?
Was getting caught part of your plan?
Of course. Dr. Pablo refused our offer in favor of yours. We had to find out what he told you.
Never get tired of doing that. Oh man, I swear I'm getting a cold. How in the everlasting fuck do you paint urethane? I know how, but the guy who showed me, like with this method, I promised him I wouldn't tell. But one thing you can check out is Iconic Effects on YouTube, and they have a video about urethane paints. Urethane paints that you can buy, like ready to go. The method I use is pretty simple, but it was one of those things where he said, look, I just ask that you don't share that info. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. Also, if you are casting in urethane, if it's like a block mold, just say, for example, okay, perfect example. So here is the mold for the buckle, this thing right here. So just say we're doing just a block casting. You could spray paint in there, into the mold, ready to go, and pour the urethane in, and it would just fuse the two pieces together. Or metal powder as well, if you want to do like a metallic finish, and then the urethane would adhere straight to that, and they just like embed together. So that is definitely one way you can do it. All right, we've got one more to go. I can do a good Joker impression. Do you guys want me to do my Joker impression? I gotta wait till I see a couple of yeses. Do Batman. Because I'm Batman. Where were the other drugs going? Joker. Okay, alright. Oh, hoo, he, ha. And I thought my jokes were bad. Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my boy here pull your head off. How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Ta-da! It's gone. Oh, by the way, the suit, it wasn't cheap. You ought to know you bought it. Sit. I want to hear proposition. Let's wind the clocks back a year. These cops and lawyers wouldn't dare cross any of you. I mean, what happened? Did your balls drop off? You see, a guy like me, freak. Hey, a guy like me. Look, listen. I know why you choose to have your little group therapy sessions in broad daylight. I know why you're afraid to go out at night. the Batman. See, Batman has shown Gotham your true colors, unfortunately. Dent, he's just the beginning. And as for the television's so-called plan, Batman has no jurisdiction. He'll find him and make him squeal. I know the squealers when I see them, and... What do you propose? It's simple. We kill the Batman. If it's so simple, why haven't you done it already? If you're good at something, never do it for free. How much you want? Half. You're crazy. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If we don't deal with this now, soon little Gamble here won't be able to get a nickel for his grandma. Enough from the clown. Let's not blow this out of proportion. You think you can just steal from us and just walk away? Yeah, I'm putting the word out. 500 grand for this clown dead. 1 million alive. So I can teach him some manners first. All right, so listen, why don't you give me a call when you want to start taking things a little more seriously? Here's my card. That was exhausting. So I'm just like trimming this Robin mask just to give you guys an idea. Like, this is a scrap casting just to see how this urethane behaves. It's one of those things where you need like a core to cast urethane perfectly and flawlessly, because slush casting is a punish. Like, some builders and artists have just mastered the art of slush casting with urethane, but meh. Alright, that looks a bit better. Alright, sweet. So the belt is pretty much done. I've just got to do some trimmings here and there. Alright. There you go. So I also do have to go in for the scratches there on the buckle. Okay. Whew. Oh, yeah. God, it's good to sit. I've done a lot of sitting. What's the best kind of glue to glue armor down for a suit? Okay, so if you're gluing armor to a suit, I'd recommend... shit, what's it called? Sikaflex. You can get Sikaflex from Bunnings, or in the States it's called Barge. So that's like your best. But you can try Loctite, but it's just like, you guys have seen that video where I put the chest emblem on. It can be really bad for your eyes and glue down your chest hair. Pardon me. Yeah, Barge glue from the States. So it comes in like a big yellow drum. It's got like a bear on the front. So they've been using that stuff for ages. So apparently that's the shit. Do you get bored making the same things? I didn't know I made the same things. No, I don't get bored. Not at all. Do you get bored? Batman or Superman? Wonder Woman. Can you do an original character costume? Yeah, I do want to try doing my logo. Any more custom collectibles? Yeah, plenty more custom collectibles. It's one of those things where I'll go to like Toys R Us, Target, Big W, Kmart, and I'll just walk through there. If I see something I like, I'll get it. If not, I don't really have, I have ones in mind. So, someone wants to see Freddy. So okay, there's R2, waiting to be picked up. And there is also the crash site, ready to be picked up. So there's Freddy. Freddy is pretty much done. So found a really sweet looking hand, display hand for the glove. Yeah, there you go. Looking a bit dusty there, mate. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, so this will eventually be finished. I do have all the bits and pieces like the leather that goes under the trim there. You got the A, you got the chin strap and all that. So that will eventually be done. This is where Pirate Batman armor kind of rests when it's not in use. So this is kind of like upstairs, rumpus room, storage, stuff like that. So, can we see your parrots? All right. I've been meaning to do a video on our pets, but this will do. So it's going to get really noisy. I'm just warning you now. So here we go. Hey guys, what's going on? Hi Peanut. Hi Ruby. Hey Ruby. Yeah. Hello everybody. All right. That's Peanut. That's Ruby. This is Ollie. So, not all the birds are here at the moment. Mum and Dad are out doing a bird show where they take some of our pets around a nursing home. So not all of the birds are here this morning. So, hey guys, hi everyone, just joining. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, madam. Guten Tag. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Someone wants to say hi. Hi. Say hello, Mr. Shoe Polish. Alright, I'm going to just quickly show you guys the dirt from my driveway. There you go. That's where it all started. That is the origins of the dirt from my driveway. I drink shoe polish. I do too. It makes me immortal. I didn't know that. The blood of shoe polish makes me immortal. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ugh. So, I think I'm pretty much done. I've just got to do some little bits and bobs to the belt. Just do some cleanup and do the scratches on the buckle. But other than that, pretty much done. So, actually I can close you. I don't want you flying out. Take those over to Miles's place. Have a drink of water. So, originally that's the stuff that Ben and I used to glue the bodysuit to the muscle suit for Batfleck. It didn't work that well because everything started to lift, especially the abs. Like the more you stretch, kind of stretches out and it lifts from the bodysuit. So there is another brand from another product from Sikabond that is a lot stronger, but the American equivalent is called Barge. So that's apparently what a lot of people use, and it's like shit to a blanket. It just, once it contacts cement, basically what it is. So yeah, are you ready for Guardians 2? Saw it the other night, absolutely loved it, laughed my ass off. A lot of people are saying they preferred the first one to this one. I actually preferred the second one. I'm like in that small minority, but Drax and Baby Groot stole the show. Drax is a lot more funny. Like obviously he's a lot more serious in the first one, but I just loved him. It was great. Kurt Russell's the man. He just, whatever he does, he just nails every role. What's coming up next? So we got Spider-Man Homecoming, got Wonder Woman, we've got Justice League. So Momoa's in the country at the moment filming Aquaman. So that'll be pretty interesting. Yeah. So will you do any Star Wars cosplays? Actually, yeah, I do want to do Obi-Wan from Revenge of the Sith. That's my favorite look with him. Grow the beard, get a bit of blonde in the hair. No spoilers for Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I wouldn't even dare do that here. So yeah, how long are we going for? We've been going for over half an hour. Holy crap, that's pretty good. But yeah, I might go get myself a coffee. So guys, like that's pretty much it. I just kind of want to start doing these live videos where it's just like a hangout. And obviously I'm sorry I can't answer everyone's questions, but this is just more personal, and I like that. I like that it just feels like we're all hanging out. You guys can watch me do my thing. try and answer some questions as best as I can. So yeah. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to clean up the workshop a bit. Got to drop these things off to Miles, finish off that utility belt. So it's Friday here. Obviously, in other parts of the world, it's Thursday. So you guys haven't missed much. Nothing's happened. World hasn't ended. You know, dogs aren't falling from the sky. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. You see, belt's all done. So yeah, scratches. I'm going to go in with Model Masters Silver with a sewing pin. You kind of put it in the scratches there, and just get rid of some excess belt strap there, so the brackets show a lot more easier. But yeah, guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope you are having a fantastic day, middle of the day, night. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This is brilliant. I'm really loving this whole live stream thing. It's a good idea for whether it be doing this stuff or like showing you guys how I film videos, for live vlogging, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't do cosplayers do it best when I do live streams, because I just feel like this is us being casual, or cashy as we call it in Australia. So yeah, guys, again, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Have an awesome weekend, and take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you next time. See ya.